Hello everyone and welcome to Fit for Two TV, dedicated to health. I'm Brock Pickin. My wife,
Marta,
is filming, and today I am going to do a product demo for a company that I have fallen in love with, and they are called WaterRower. Rowing is one of the best exercises for giving you a full body workout, incorporates almost every muscle group in your body, and as far as burning calories, it is one of the best exercises for burning the most calories because you're using all those muscle groups. So I do love rowing. I actually used to row in university, and if anyone has used an indoor rowing machine, probably you would have been using a wind resistance machine. So the resistance is created by a fan. What I love about the rowing machine that I am sitting on right now is that the resistance is created by water, hence the name WaterRower. So what I really enjoy about this is that the resistance itself is pretty close. I would say almost feels exactly the way it does when you're actually rowing in a boat on the water, which for me is fantastic. It's been a long time since I've rowed. I do miss it, but this is the next best thing. I can also do this sitting in front of my TV if I decided to put something on there as well. But
like baseball.
Exactly. I put a baseball game on, I can sit here for 3 hours in a row. It's fantastic. What I really like about this as well is that it's a much quieter machine than the wind resistance machines. And the actual sound itself, if I close my eyes, it sounds just like you would on the water. So it's it's very tranquil, and I actually enjoy doing this first thing in the morning. It's a really nice way to start off the day. Now, as far as creating resistance, the machine itself, you gauge the amount of resistance based on how hard you pull. So if I pull a little bit lighter, the resistance isn't as tough, and if I really heave on it, then suddenly it's a lot harder. So I can kind of gauge the amount of resistance that I want to create based on my effort output. This particular model is the WaterRower Club. They do have a variety of different models. This particular one is made from solid ash wood, and it is stained 2 different colors, so the rose color as well as the black color, so really sharp looking. The other thing that I really like is that regardless of the type of wood that they use in these models, they are harvested from replenishable forests. So they're not specifically hacking down trees to build these things. They do have an eco-cert that goes along with that. So this particular model retails at just under $1,300 US. They do have models that are metal frames as well, so there are a variety to choose from based on your own preferences. The other thing that's great about rowing is that it's a very low impact exercise, so it's easy on your joints, easy on your lower back. Pretty much anyone can do it. So the units are very high quality. They're actually handcrafted in the USA, and very low maintenance, which is another thing that I really enjoy about this. So pretty much the only thing that you have to keep an eye on or check on is the purity of the water. So there are purification tablets that come with it that it's recommended that you add every 3 to 6 months just to make sure that the water is clean. Otherwise, there really isn't anything else that you need to worry about as far as maintenance goes. There are a variety of features on here that I do want to point out. As far as the feet go, this is adjustable for pretty much any shoe size and where I prefer the positioning of my feet, so this will adjust up and down, and these tighten on top. The handle itself is actually very ergonomically designed. You can see it's not perfectly round. So it actually does sort of fit in behind the fingers quite nicely, very similar to an actual oar. And then as far as in the tank goes, you can see the, I guess we can call it an oar or a paddle, but basically what creates the resistance to move the water. So that in itself is what creates the resistance and that wonderful sound. There are a variety of upgrades available. Probably the one that I think I would be the most interested in is an actual heart rate monitor that will sync with the Series 4 performance unit here. And that's something that I'm going to go over next. So the S4 monitor has a variety of settings based on the type of workout that you want to do. There are intensity units, and that is up here in the top right corner. So you can set that to measure in meters per second, miles per hour, watts, a split for 500 meters, a split for 2,000 meters, or how many calories per hour you're burning. So a variety of options for that. The time will actually measure to 1/10 of a second. So if you are very specifically looking to see how quickly you can row and you need to know the exact amount of time right down to 1/10 of a second, the distance, it will measure in either meters or miles or kilometers or even number of strokes. And you can set the distance or time for a specific workout. And again, you can purchase a heart rate monitor that will sync with this. So if you are interested in purchasing one of these fantastic units or seeing the variety that they have to offer and learning a little bit more, you can check out WaterRower.com. Also, if you're interested in this sort of thing but maybe a little intimidated because you don't know how to row, they've got that covered too. So they have a website called howtorow.com and lots of wonderful tips there with respect to how to use this machine properly. You can also check back here for future videos where we will be giving tips also. And finally, probably my favorite feature about this unit, we do live in a smaller space, and this is a rather long machine, takes up a lot of room, you would think, except that it stores away quite nicely because you can tip it up and tuck it into the corner. So it's time for a feedback question, which is, what is your favorite workout machine? Thanks for watching. Hello everyone and welcome to Fit for Two TV, dedicated to health. I'm Brock Picken. My wife,
Marta,
is filming, and today I am going to do a product demo for a company that I have fallen in love with, and they are called WaterRower. Rowing is one of the best exercises for giving you a full body workout.